No villagers were harmed in the making of this intro. What's going on, guys and girls? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the fantastic Orbital Bombardment Mod. So yeah, this is a bit more technical than mods I usually do. However, for someone like me who has zero technical ability, it's really easy and straightforward to do. So if I can do it, you can do it. And it only really has like 4 or 5 different parts that you really need to get your head around. It's really straightforward, really simple, but with some awesome effects. So yeah, just quickly before we take a look, and I'll kind of explain what I've done here, just going to read the little blurb about this mod because it gives you like a really good insight as to what it does. So it says, ever wanted to make a mountain go away by using nothing but the power of the sun? Then this mod is for you. Using the power of photons, you can call down orbital bombardment strikes that includes massive Earth explosions, huge lightning strikes, and earth-scorching fire. Does that sound cool? Kind of is. So in essence what it does is you collect the power of the sun, and then it enables you to harvest this and call it down in concentrated lasers, kind of, which cause huge dramatic explosions and stuff. It's kind of like a mining tool, it's a fun tool, it's a crazy griefing tool if you're into that. But yeah, it's really, really fun. So, oh, as well as that, I'm also using Notenoughitems. This is something that's been suggested to me by loads of you, so I may not be the quickest, but I got there eventually. Yeah, this is great. So when I look at an item, it actually tells you the name of it, and it makes the crafting recipes and stuff a bit easier to show you. So yeah, I'll be using that from now on. But yeah, this is my setup. So we're going to talk through this in terms of crafting in a second, but this is kind of my version. You can do it as kind of different shapes and however you really want it. But in essence what this is, to break it down really simply, this is the central device, and this is probably the most important thing that you'll make. So this is the Orbital Bombardment Satellite, but effectively what this is, it's like a docking station. You know, like for your iPod? This is like the docking station bit, and then you're going to place a satellite inside it. So this thing here needs to be charged using photons, and that's kind of like the currency style that will be used for this mod. Now these blocks to the side of it are actually extenders, because this central block here can only hold 30,000 photon units. I think that's photon units. So these things here actually hold additional photon units, because every time that you use a satellite strike, it does use up this unit of measure, I guess. I may have got that wrong, but you know, it's photon. For the sake of this video, it's photon units, right? So this is connected via wires, and it's connected to these things here. Now these are essentially, I guess, solar panels, which, you know, they have a fancy name, which are advanced photonic inverters, but they're basically solar panels, and these will kind of get the energy from the sun. It will send it down these wires, and then it will put it into this. So there's 2 versions of this. This one here is the Photonic Inverter, which is the basic model, and then these ones are the advanced ones. So if I right click on this, you can see that the production rate for these starter ones is 1 photo unit per tick, whereas these ones here, which are the better ones, are 4 photo units per tick. So these things are way more better yielding. You'll get much more charge, which means you'll be able to use more lasers. Really straightforward. So let's take a look how we make these, just before we take a look. So this is the first one, which is the satellite. Now this is your iPod to your iPod dock, and you actually send this up into space. It's very, very cool. But yeah, how we make this, there's actually a few new items that you need to craft. But yeah, we've got iron, like so, we've got 3 gold, we've got a sushi roll in the middle, a Photonic Condenser, and then we have these things here, which are photonic capacitors. So how we make the condenser is 6 iron, like so, a redstone repeater, and then the final new item is the Quark Lattice lens, or Quark Lattice lens. We're going to call it the Lattice lens, because why not? This is really expensive to make, actually, which is why this mod is kind of something that you're going to have to work for. It's not something that you're going to do straight away, but I kind of like that, because it is pretty crazy. So this is 1 emerald surrounded by diamonds. So this is probably the most expensive thing that you can make. But yeah, okay, so how we actually make the Photon Wire, which is used to link everything up. We've got some more lattice, we have a redstone, and we have the iron around the sides. So that's pretty straightforward. You get 6 pieces of wire for every one of those. This is the actual solar panel. I should probably do this one first, actually. Yeah, this one. So this is how we basic start off, which is the Photonic Inverter, which is the lowest form of collection. So we have 1 sushi roll, 3 pieces of lettuce, and we have 2 gold, and then we have 3 iron along the bottom. And then, oh god, there we go. If you want to upgrade that, then you go to the advanced version. So that's 3 of these photonic inverters. Then we have a sushi roll at the top, and then we have 2 pieces of quark. Quark lattice lens, and then we have the 3 iron ingots, and that will give us our really fancy solar panel. Oops. And then this one here is the Orbital Bombardment Satellite, which is effectively the docking station. So this is done via 3 sushi rolls and then our photonic capacitor, which is pretty straightforward to make. It's just 4 gold ingots and then 4 pieces of glass. Nice and straightforward there. And then finally, oh, this is the extender, which is for more charge, which is 4 capacitors and a sushi roll, and then just some iron around the sides. And then finally, you have these here, which are basically laser designators. So these are the guns that you use to fire to call down your lightning strike. So it's kind of like a mark area, and then that's where your strike will come down. So you have 3 different versions. You have the low, you have the medium focus, and you have the high focus. These are made basically from this. So this is the low one, sushi roll, sort of quark, and this low focus laser thing, which is made like that. So there will be an element of crafting. Don't worry though, all of the recipes and stuff will be on the site, so don't get too put off by this. They're really straightforward to make once you just have a look at the recipes. Right, so how does this work then? Well, basically, as I've kind of mentioned, the sun comes down, it hits these panels here, electricity, well not electricity, photon energy gets sent via these wires, and then it comes into this middle bit. But as you can see, we have no satellite on it. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to dock our satellite and give it a go. So this is obviously a craftable item, but what you need to do now is when you get to it, you need to oh god, hang on, you need to shift right click it, there we go, and then that's, did you hear that? It has custom sound effects as well, which is cool. But now our satellite is docked and it's actually ready to be sent up into space. So once we've got the necessary charge, which is 30,000 I believe, we right click this block again, there we go, and we can actually launch the satellite. So yeah, there we go, we're going to launch. Da, da, da. So now what we do, is for this particular satellite dock, we do have a satellite in space, which is very, very cool, and then that's going to be able to send down our rays. So now as you can see, what's happened is this thing is charging up again because we used all of the charge, so I think it might have come from the side ones initially, and then more of it's getting topped up. But now what we do is it's very simple. We just get a gun. So we're going to do all 3 of these, and we're going to register it to that system, and then we're going to make some mess. So yeah, we're going to start with the low one first. So what you do is you get the gun in your hand, and then you just right click it. Oh god, hang on. Wait. Ooh, hang on. Shift right click it. Yep, you shift right click it on this block here in the middle, and then that links the actual gun to the overrider. So as you can see there, it gives us actually a little thing of how much charge we've got, which is 30,000. Now, the low one uses less charge than the high one, and obviously the high one takes longer to charge up because it uses more. But yeah, what you do is basically you go to an area you want to destroy. So we're just going to keep it nice and simple for now. We're just going to do a hole in the ground, and then we are going to fire it where we want it. So I'm going to pick sort of in the middle there. Whoop. There we go. And as you can see, what's happening there. Oh, God. So as you can see, we charged our laser beams and it fired from space and it caused a huge explosion into the ground. And remember, this is only the lowest level gun. And it's raining. I think I just upset Mother Nature. She was like, oh god, no, explosions, it's gonna rain. As you can see, that was mad. Now, one thing I do want to show, I'm going to fire this low level one again. I'm going to fire that there. It's actually linked through into there. So as you can see, that is linking up and that's sending our charge, and it goes, ooh. It's loud and it causes a massive hole. So that is the sort of starter gun, which is the low focus laser. So let's do the medium one. So once again, we've got to run over here and we've actually got to synchronize it with our satellite. So there we go, we've actually linked the charge. And now we're going to move over to somewhere else. So what should we explode? What should we explode? Should we explode the top of this mountain? That might be fun. So if we want to try and get rid of this mountain quickly, we're just going to fire that on the top. There we go, it's linked up as you can see. It's going to fire. It's so cool. It's so cool. But yeah, we're going to do that once more because it's fun. So this is a great way actually to get rid of mountains because it's a very concentrated burst really. It's you know, nothing too scattered, but it does really make a massive mess, and it's a really great thing to be able to like make these huge holes. Alright, that'll be good. Alright, finally we're going to use the last one, which is the high focus one. Now this is the biggest one by far, and this is the one that takes up most charge. I think it actually takes like, I think it takes up to about 30,000. So I think this takes a full tank's worth of photons basically in order to charge. But where should we drop it? Where should we drop it? Ooh, I know what we'll do. I know what we'll do. Right, I mean, actually, no, let's move away a bit. Let's do it. Let's do it here. So I'm going to dig a hole. I'm going to grab myself some buddies. It's prayers. Peaceful mode. Hang on, let me try that again. That's not going to be a good day for you guys. So what we do is we call it in. We haven't synced it. One sec. Forgot to sync it. Right click. Sync. There we go. The linked override charge for the big boy. And then we're going to pick our spot. Target too close. Oh god, I'm too close. I'm too close. Okay, plan B. Okay, so what happened there is we're actually far too close to our actual base in order to send down one of these charges. So, yeah, it's kind of just to keep your stuff safe because these things do cause a massive explosion. So there is a radius that you're not allowed to use it in, just for kind of safety, I guess. But we've moved away a bit. We're actually over there. That's our base area. So we've moved into this desert biome. And, yeah, let's do some damage. Oh, okay. This is the big one. This is the big one. Oh, God. Why didn't you die? Wow. Wow. Okay, so they didn't die. That's amazing. I would have thought they would have died, but as you can see, the hole here is absolutely huge. And yeah, this is the devastation basically of the biggest one. So let's do that one more time. Let's do this just in the middle here somewhere, just for the sheer fun of it. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down a lot. This thing is loud. Oh, this is a nice place to do it, actually, right in the middle here. So we're gonna set our laser designation. Boom, 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 boom. It's gonna go red, and oh god! Oh wow, look at that. Do you see? So look at all these holes. Oh wow, so I didn't realize it did this as well as going down, it's caused like these weird holes in the whole of our mountain. Maybe that's where the blocks came out of and they went, I have no idea, but that looks really cool actually. That kind of looks like a tower block kind of village type thing, do you know what I mean? Anyway, really strange, but that is kind of it for about this mod spotlight. So this is the Orbital Bombardment mod. As you can see, it's kind of sciencey but straightforward, but very, very destructive, and I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, you can cause massive explosions, you can get rid of mountains, you can do anything you really want with it. Oh god, let's do it one more time. Go on. Go on then. One more time. I love the way it sinks, like 1, 2, and then, oh, causes that huge explosion. But yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of fun, really straightforward to do, and yeah, it's just a really, really cool, sciencey little mod. So if you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy blowing stuff up in Minecraft, please remember to leave a like. That would be super appreciated by myself. If we could get over 1,000 likes, I'd be incredibly grateful. Thank you so much for your support. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, go for it. We do Minecraft Done Fun, and it's all good, and happy pandas. So until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been a pleasure, as always. Thanks. Untitled Chapter.